don't know the date. Maybe it's the 12th. And it's a beautiful day outside. It is not raining. So that's a good thing. So I'm just getting my lunch and my breakfast for today. And today, what's today? Oh, I'm just working on lesson planning because I have to teach lessons this week. So I want to get done today so I can show my English. It's like email them to her tonight so she can look at them. So I can teach them by the end of the week. And I was hoping to be done by now, so I could like already have this done, but it didn't happen that way because life happens. So right now I have some ideas on like what I want to do. Like I have a music and the theme is forest animals. So for music I can do bear hunt. That's a forest animal. And then I have a art idea. They're gonna make I'm gonna like make a template. Then they're gonna use liquid paint and a scrawl and like blow it across the template. Then when we take the tape off, it'll be like a forest. And then I have another idea. We're gonna do I have a gross motor with animals. They're gonna do different animal movements. So that's what I have so far. I'm getting ready to go, so I'll catch you guys when I get back. So let's get the day started, and hopefully we can go outside today. It shouldn't rain today. So I'll see you guys later. 7:40. As soon as I got back from work today, I laid down because I got injured earlier today. So now the pain is kicking in, but we were wiping off the slides. And I caught a wet spot and I slid back down and like I landed on a step on my back. So my back is swole and it's bruised and it hurts. So I've been like taking it easy. I'm not going to work out this afternoon, just like not to further injure my back anymore. So I'm just glad it's on one side and like not the middle part where my spine is or like the whole thing. So what I've been working on, my lesson plans. So I finished 4 lesson plans that I'm going to teach this week. So this is my gross motor. They're going to bounce like a white-tailed deer, rolling your back like a black bear, scare like a gray squirrel. I already printed them out. I'm going to laminate them. And then another activity that I made is this one. Right here. So they're going to do not matching. This is math. This is patterns. So 2 1 2 1 2 2 2 2 2. And it's like a few different patterns. And then right here. So I already printed these out. Gonna laminate them. And then my art and gross motor. I have to prep my art. They're going to do forest. They're going to paint a forest. So they're going to paint the habitat. So I'm going to take the paper that I got and I'm going to tape it into like shape of trees. Then they're going to paint across it. When it dries, take the tape off. There should be imprints of trees. And that's my art. And then for my music and movement, which is my 4th lesson I'm teaching this week, we're going to do bear hunt. So if you heard the song bear hunt, you know, it's like, we're going on a bear hunt, and then they do different things in the song. So it's like they're moving and they're singing. And so there's 4 activities for this week, and I tried to do some more, but I have some questions about them. So I think I'm going to hold them out to next week, so I have like all day Friday to plan, like think about them and get them right. So now I'm going to work on these, cut these out, laminate them, get them ready, because I'm not teaching till Wednesday. But I want to be sure like I have everything ready before Wednesday. So I'm going to work on this and I'll catch you guys. Good morning, guys. Oh my goodness, it's not morning. Good afternoon. It is Tuesday. I didn't talk this morning. I don't know what happened this morning. But we didn't talk this morning. Ouch. Hit my back. So I finished 5 lesson plans for this week. So this week I'm teaching art, math, multicultural, social studies, and outside motor or gross motor. Anyway, I turned to men, but she wants me to change the way I do my procedure it's not the same. It's like when I was in class, it's different. So she showed me how to do that. And then standards. We're using a different set of standards. I don't know if I said this yesterday, but I had wrote maybe like 1 or 2 lesson plans. And then I asked her something, and then she's like, oh yeah, we're using these set of standards. I'm like, I'm glad I asked, or I would have wrote all these lesson plans to the wrong standards. And I have one more observation to do. So I have to watch her teach certain lessons before I can teach mine. So I should finish my last one tomorrow, but I teach my lessons tomorrow anyway. So tomorrow I think I'm going to teach the art and the gross motor and the math. And then I'm going to save the social studies and the multicultural for Thursday. Because for the multicultural, I'm doing chopsticks. So they're going to paint the chopsticks. And I have to go get chopsticks. So I'm going to save that one. And I need more time to prepare for the social studies one. Because I'm just like, I feel like it's going to be a bad lesson. But that's all that really happened today. Is I finished those. Now I have to write out 6 more lesson plans for next week. So I have to plan a dramatic play, a block play, a literacy. What else? Oh, my sensory, a science. I have a good science idea. So next week theme is like, we're still doing habitat. So frogs. So I'm gonna give them the party thing, and you blow it, and like it like comes out. I'm gonna put Velcro on the tip of them, and they're gonna blow them, and it's gonna come out, and it's gonna stick to a bug because the bug's gonna be Velcroed. So it's like they're frog eating bugs. So I saw that on pictures, and I'm like, that is a really cute idea. So that's my idea for that. And then I'm doing a frog sensory outside. So that's another one for next week. And those are the only 2 I really have planned. I have to look at dramatic play while I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm already on Pinterest. But I need my dramatic play. But I want it to be like where they can go and do something, not something just cute. So I'm going to keep looking at these, and if I find something, I'm going to show you guys. But other than that, I got it. Look at that. They're fishing in the pond. You can fish in the pond. Yeah. So I'm going to figure that one out. And I'll come back to you. With some great news. So, I, in my head, planned the rest of my lessons. So, let me show you. For my dramatic play, I am going to do a pond on the ground. There are chairs in dramatic play, so I'm going to use the chairs. Then I'm going to see if I can find some fishing rods at Dollar Tree and get some magnets on them. And paper clips on some paper fish, and we got fishing. So that's pond life. And then for the block center, I'm going to add some frogs. I'm going to take some frogs, some ducks, some lily pads to some blocks, and I'm going to call it a day. For my literacy, let me show you, because this is just like amazing. Like, I was thinking like too far out there, but we're going to do the jumping frog alphabet game. And all you need is some frogs, and you hit, like, they get to jump the frog, and whatever it lands on, that's the letter they get to guess. And the best part is, it's free. All I have to do is print it. And I think I'm going to do lowercase letters. I don't know if I should do lowercase or uppercase. Or I'm going to do both. Yeah, I'm going to do both. Yeah, we're going to do lowercase and uppercase. I'm just going to mix them together. Like, they're not going to even be in order because it makes it easier that way. Okay, so, yeah. I'm going to do both. And then, that's my literacy. I told you my science. So, that's literacy, science, dramatic, sensory. I told you sensory, blocks. It is one more. What is it? For the life of me, I cannot remember. But it is very important, and I don't remember what it is. My brain is gone. That may be it. Yeah, that may be it then. Because blocks, traumatic play, literacy, science, and sensory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, that's it. Because I'm doing 6 this week. And I'm doing 5 next week. So, that's it. That is crazy. So, I'm going to catch you guys later. I'm going to see if I can go get some free chopsticks from the Chinese restaurant so I can do my Chinese painting with them. And I'm going to stop by Dollar Tree and see if they have any of those jumping frogs. And I'm going to see if they have fishing poles. So, I'm just looking. So, I'm going to go to the store. And hopefully I don't have to buy nothing at the Chinese restaurant. Because I'm trying to eat better. Chinese food is good. Especially deep fried egg roll. But I don't want to buy nothing so I can get some. But if I do buy something, it's going to be an egg roll. So anyway, I'm going to go. And I'll catch you guys later. Hey guys, it's Wednesday. It reminds me I need to do something. It is the 15th. And today I taught 3 lessons. I taught a gross motor, an art, and a math activity. So as soon as the students came in this morning, oh my goodness. As soon as the students come in the morning, they do art. So my art activities was making a forest. I showed you a picture of that. Of me like taping off the paper to make trees. And they painted over it. And then this afternoon I peeled the tape off. And it was beautiful. So if I didn't show a picture, if I remember, I'm going to add a clip in it. If not, it's on my Instagram. And it will be in the thumbnail. So I did that. Then for my gross motor, I made movement cards. I really didn't see the point of them, but the kids like enjoy looking at the pictures of the different animals. They enjoy looking at the pictures. Like I made the pictures myself. Well, I made the cards myself, but like got the pictures off Google. And then like at the bottom, I just wrote like jump like a gray tree frog. So I made some of these, and then for my math, we did pattern lines. So they did these, and then I just went ahead and put some like Velcro so they could stick them on, and it was helping me keep up with them. And then I realized I was missing 2, and I had printed 2 extras. So yeah, of the wrong one. I needed 2 more foxes, and I had like an extra bunny and an extra bird. But anyway, the art lesson went good, the gross motor went good, but they all struggled with the patterns. So like I was going back and forth between the cards, but let's see, I was going back and forth between the 2, and this one was the harder card. So I only did this one time when I realized it was like the patterns were a little bit more difficult for them to keep up with. And this one was a little bit easier, but they still like struggled. So once I realized they were struggling, I started from the bottom because I realized I should put this one at the top. And like I worked up, and by the time we got to this one, most of them like had caught on, but some of them didn't. So it's just something they still need work on. And they're 3, so I'm not expecting them like to catch it right off the bat or anything like that. It's just like a skill they need to keep working on. And other than that, it was a good day. Tomorrow, I teach 3 more lessons. I'm going to do multicultural. I'm going to do social studies. And what else am I doing tomorrow? It's in my bag on my thing. Let's see. And I'm doing I guess that's it. So tomorrow I'm just doing 2. I'm just doing social studies and the multicultural one. So I have to print those off and laminate them. No, there's one missing. Oh, I'm doing music and movement tomorrow. So my music and movement for tomorrow is the bear hunt. Then my multicultural, I'm doing chopsticks. So I went to the Chinese restaurant yesterday, and I said, I'm a teacher, we're doing an art activity, and can I get some chopsticks? And she was like, sure, how many you need? So we do art as the kids are coming in. So I just got 3 because it's like they do come in slowly, then it picks up. So it's just, because today I did my artist video with 2, then we end up switching it to like 1 at a time because they were going to shut us off. But at first when it going with 2, it like was going by smoother, and then like a third kid would be waiting. So I have 3 of those. Then for my social studies, we're gonna just talk about where 4 animals live. We're gonna talk about their habitat. We're gonna look at pictures of them, and I think I'm gonna do some Velcro on those 2 or whatever. But the kids were really excited about the movement cars, and they wanted to like play with them. And some of them took the birds and the snakes. Like I like gave it to them out. We were outside, and they just ran over to the tree. Like, they live here. They live in the tree. They live in the tree. So they were excited, like, to put stuff 2 and 2 together. So that is all for tomorrow. Then next week, I have to teach my other 5: science, literacy, block, dramatic play, and system. So for my science, I picked up these party blowouts, and I'm gonna put some Velcro at the end. Like, I have to roll it out and put it at the end. Then they're gonna blow it out, and they're gonna catch bugs. I'm gonna Velcro the bugs too. So that's my science. I got 2 packs of those. They're all the same. I'm gonna write names on them so they won't get mixed up. But I'm gonna take the balloon off. Then for my literacy, I showed you, I think I did, we're gonna make a ABC mat. And I bought some frogs because next week is frog theme. So I got some frogs, Dollar Tree. And like all this stuff is stuff I can keep, put it in storage, and use it when I become a teacher. So frogs. It's a bunch of them in here. But yeah, I have some frogs. And they're gonna like leap the frog to the, and then they have to say the letter. And then for my dramatic play, they are going to fish. So I picked up some of these poles because I could not find fishing poles for cheap. And I thought Dollar Tree would have some, and Dollar Tree didn't have any. So I got a pole for 47 cents. I got some string for 47 cents. I'm going to put the string, hot glue it to there, hook a magnet to the bottom of it. So I need magnets. And then I'm going to make the little fish, put some paper clips, and they're going to go fishing. And I was thinking about getting 2 nets because only 2 people can fish at a time. So I was like, maybe I can get 2 nets and like, I don't know, I haven't thought this all the way through. But I only have 2 poles. They're going to have to take turns. I think we're just going to go with the pose and call it a day because that's more money I'm going to have to spend in my pocket. And I still don't have magnets for this. Censoring. It's water. And I found these little things at Dollar Tree. And they were like these little ocean animals. And I wasn't thinking. It was like a starfish and a turtle. It was a fish. And like, oh, like this is cool. And I picked it up. And they were like 2 in a pack. And then I was walking around and I realized they were ocean animals and I was doing pond animals. So I just put them back. And like the turtle, I could have used a turtle, but it was in a pack with a starfish. And the fish was in a pack with a octopus. And I'm just like, then I just have these extra. But it would have been cool to put them in the water and like watch them grow. But I was like, I don't need this extra stuff. So that's me paying $2 for extra stuff. So I have all of this. And I've been talking for a really long time. So that is an update on today. So I'm going to catch you later. And when I get to lesson planning tonight, because I'm going to finish all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these tonight. So I can email them to my mentor. So she can look over them, approve them. And I can gather the materials tomorrow. Because Friday they're going on a field trip. And I'm not going. So they'll give me Friday like to prepare the materials. I'll be ready Monday afternoon to put out my dramatic play and my block center. So that is all. I'll catch you guys later. It's like, I haven't talked to the vlog today. And my hair is probably like absolutely crazy. But that's nothing new. So, recap of today. Today is really feeling like a Friday to me because I don't have to go tomorrow because of a field trip. And it's 2 hours away, so I'm not going. But today. So, put my hand in pee. yeah, I put my hand in pee. One of our students had an accident during nap time. And then I was, because I do my dramatic play activity next week. So I was closing off the housekeeping, like covering up the shelves and like moving stuff out. And no, I wasn't. I was cleaning. And then I was sitting on the floor cleaning the shelves off. That's what I was doing. And I put my hand on the ground beside me to like get up. And it was wet. I'm just like, no. It was pee. Because somebody had an accident right in that spot earlier that day. Well, an hour before. So yeah. That happened today. I taught my social studies lesson and my music and movement, and they both went well. Like, I was so nervous to teach my social studies lesson because I had no idea where I was going with it. I've never taught one before, and it was just like over my head, and I didn't know how to explain it to them without it being over their head, because I'm like, how can I explain something to them when I don't understand the assignment myself? Because it had to match with the theme. Well, it didn't have to, but my teacher that's in the classroom, I'm gonna call her my mentor, but she didn't like exactly, she said it doesn't exactly have to match, because sometimes social studies would never like really match the theme. So she gave me an idea like to print off the because this week is the animal habitats, print off some habitats, and she gave me 4 animals and 4 habitats to print those 4 off and just show them the picture of it and talk about it. And I was like, I don't know what to talk about. So I just did what she told me to do. And it was ready yesterday. So I put it off yesterday because I wasn't ready. But today I had to teach it because they're not going to be there tomorrow. And next week I have other like lessons to teach. So I pulled it out. I sat down, I just started talking, and the words just started flowing. And it's like they understood it, they got it, they asked questions. They were asking me questions, like, it was a really good lesson. So I showed them the pictures of the 4 animals. It was a panda bear, a shark, a camel, and a tiger. And we talked about the animals. Then I showed them the habitats, which was the safari, the ocean, the desert, and the Arctic. Oh, I don't know what 4 animals I just named. It was a polar bear, a shark, a tiger, and a camel. I don't know what 4 animals I just named, but yeah. Anyway, and then I asked him other animals that lived in that habitat, like what animals live in that 4 habitats. And then I was like, whoever's sitting really, really quietly to put one of my animals in their habitats, and had like some Velcro on the back of the pictures and on the habitats. So everybody like wanted to do it. So everybody like got crisscross applesauce, so they got real quiet. And they were just waiting to be called on. So I had 4 friends come up, and they each got to put on those 4 got to put on a habitat. An animal in a habitat. Like they picked the animal I showed them a habitat, and they had to pick the animal that went with it. So after that, we did my music and movement, which was bear hunt. And bear hunt, we were going on a bear hunt is always fun. So that was fun, and they enjoyed it. And I felt like it was going to be, like, too crazy to calm them down, because at the end, when you get in the cave, it's like, it's a bear! But, like, they got loud, but they were able to bring themselves back down without me having to do it, which was a really good thing. And 3-year-olds gets crazy. And my art, I did my multiculture. That lesson was also a struggle. But I did that one, and with my multiculture art, we used chopsticks. And I put a picture on my Instagram, but I'm going to put a picture here. And they use chopsticks and cotton balls to paint. So they enjoy that. So what I'm working on I don't have tomorrow. For tomorrow, I'm working on my ABC mat. Okay. Yesterday, I printed a copy of it. So I have right here uppercase and the lowercase. Yeah, those are lowercase. But today I got to print something, and it started printing again. I just happened to stop it right here. So I have a whole set of lowercase and like 2 pages of uppercase. But I'm just not going to throw it away. I could probably use it for something else. So, anyway. This is for my block center. So, I'm going to put some ducks, frogs, lily pads, yeah, fish. Yeah, all these are for dramatic play. These, not blocks, these are blocks. Yeah, all of these are going to go, I'm going to tape them to blocks. This is the template for my dramatic play. This is my template for dramatic play. And this goes over here with blocks. So, tomorrow, I'm going to spend time painting that white big old, it's like humongous piece of paper. I'm going to paint that blue for the pun. I'm going to cut some lily pads for my sensory and my dramatic play. I'm going to cut some fish out. I'm going to cut out all of that. Laminate what needs to be laminated. Make my fishing poles. Like, this weekend is working for, because I have to teach 11 lessons. I've only taught 6. So I have 5 more. So I have to do my sensory, my science, my literacy, dramatic play, and blocks. So this week is like prepping for all those. All my lesson plans have been approved. I have all the material I need except for magnets. And I feel like I might need some more, what are those things called? Paper clips for the fish. But I have everything I need. I just have to cut, glue, paint, tie, whatever to get it done. So, tomorrow when I work on that, I will bring you guys along. Oh, as I was saying earlier, I had to close off dramatic play. And she was telling me that when I did, like, do my week to take over, because I have to take over a week, I would have to set my dramatic play up that Friday, so to be ready on that Monday. But since it's only, like, this one day thing, but she told me to keep it up all week. It was fine for me to do it Monday morning. So, I'm going to set my dramatic play and my block up Monday morning, and then probably do my sensory Tuesday, or whatever, like, to get them out the way, or whatever, because I do have to do my sensory. I could probably teach all my lessons Monday, and, like, be done. Yeah, my 2 block, and then my sensory is going to be outside, so when we go outside, I can do my sensory, and then I could do, like, my reading and science Tuesday, or whatever, but not too much. And it's going to be crazy because the lead teacher's going to be gone all week. She's going on vacation. So, I'm going to be in the room with 2 subs. So, I wanted to tell you something else. I don't remember. That's it for now. So, if anything else interesting happens, I'll let you know. But that's the deal for tomorrow.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
it's Friday. If you just witness, I was fighting the wind to get this done, but this is the pun. I got an accident rip in it from trying to hold it down with my foot while I was painting, like, down there, but it's fine. I'm gonna cover it with a lily pad and we're good. So my science that I started working on, this is the bug, this is the tongue. All right. Awesome.